Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. This is Reganelite here with another Speaking My Mind episode. How you guys doing? Hope you're all doing well. It's not a bad day today, actually, to be fair. I mean, it is a Monday morning here, but we are forecast to have rain later in the week, unfortunately, which is a shame. So, yeah, take advantage of the decent weather while I can. I mean, it seems a bit cloudy, but it's not that bad, to be fair. And it's not too warm as well. Hence, I do have the jacket, but I'm going to be sweating when I come back either way, because I always tend to sweat when I get back from my walks anyway. So, what do I want to talk about today? I want to talk about, I think I mentioned this before, but mentioned it before, about work and life balance, guys. You have to find the balance between work and life. It's really, really important. I mean, I've spoken in the past about how, you know, some people just like to work and nothing else. You know, it's in some people's vocabulary that they love doing their job. They love just working. They're not like kind of going outside that bubble of seeing things, you know, and that's okay. But there are some people out there who want to see the world, explore the world, and live a life of some sort, and not be cuffed down to working all the time. And that's really, really important. It's really, really important to find that balance. But you can't, unless obviously you're a millionaire and you've got nothing else to do with your life. I suppose you can go and see the world and all that kind of stuff. But you have to find that if you are somebody who's working a 9-to-5 job, or you're doing night shifts, whatever your work has been, obviously you've got to make sure at some point you balance it out with a good life, you know, with enjoying life and whatnot, and not always spending it coming home, eating, going to sleep, and then getting up next day, eating, going to work and whatnot. We need to have that balance. It's really, really important, and not just kind of like, and don't get me wrong, like some people's works are very physical and they require a lot of energy and whatnot, but there's also the mental side of it. It's really important for your mental health that you're not always consumed by your work, and that you find other things to distract you with as well. Like, you need to make time for yourself, and you need to enjoy life, because life is not all about work. Because, you know, you work for a living, you make money, but what good is working for a living if you don't even live? And I think that's really, really important context when we think about trying to find that balance. Of course, having 2 days off a week is really, really important. I don't approve of working 6 days a week if you can actually help it. There are some circumstances where you need to, but you shouldn't do it all the time. There are circumstances where you need to work longer hours to earn a bit more money, but if it means you get that time back in terms of holiday or longer days or an extra day off or something, that's not so bad either. And it's really important that when it comes to holidays, guys and girls, to book your holidays in advance, plan ahead, plan holidays in advance, like year or even the next year, because that way you can kind of prepare yourselves and take what necessary steps you need to necessary steps that you need, basically. So that there's not, you know, planning ahead is obviously really, really good to achieving a good and decent work-life balance. I've not been very good with that, especially last week at the time of this recording. I've not been doing enough walks. I haven't cycled at all for a few weeks as well, so I'm going to try and cycle, if not tomorrow. I mean, it might be raining, so I might not cycle, but we'll see. And to try and get a few pedals in, because I am overdue a bit of a cycle run anyway. But I need to do that because it's important for my well-being, to put my body through some work, from some use, from a health point of view as well. So yeah, it's about just getting that work and balance issue. I know I've mentioned it before, but I just think it's worth reiterating how important it is to find that balance. But everyone is different, everybody has a different job, everybody has a different way of doing things, but it's about how you can do that for yourself. You know, you kind of know your own schedule in your own head, how you do things, but it's about how can you fit time for yourself, fit time for friends and family, fit time for life, as well as committing to your work. That's the need. That's the need of having a work and life balance. So let me know what you guys honestly think about all that in the comments below about that work and life balance. Are you somebody that's struggling to do that? Because I do struggle with that myself, hence why I'm talking about it. Or do you have that balance all right? Let me know your thoughts down below, or maybe if you've got some suggestions, add some suggestions of your own about how you manage their work and life balance, or maybe some of you who don't and have been trying other methods. Again, let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. If you've watched all the way through, thank you very, very much. Like, share and subscribe as always, and hope to catch you all very, very soon.